What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we are checking out the PowerStop Z26 Street Warrior brake rotor and pad kit for the front, fitting all 2015 through 2020 392 Daytona Scat Pack and SRT Chargers, as well as the SRT Hellcats with the 6-piston front calipers. Now, brake maintenance is inevitable, especially if you're taking your Charger to the track and really wearing those pads down or doing any spirited street driving, and this kit here is going to be a great solution to adding a lot more stopping performance to your already beefed up system. This kit will include two-piece rotors and PowerStop Z26 pads that are specifically for high performance and higher power applications, which is perfect for really whatever 392 you have, or of course the Hellcat. Now, the system will offer some extra bite paired with the factory calipers to stop your Charger on a dime and do it efficiently. Now, while this is a high performance set, this will remain very comfortable due to the no noise design and will also keep your wheels cleaner for longer with minimal brake dust, which is a huge bonus to cut down on wheel cleaning maintenance. Now, in addition to the brake pads offering vital benefits, the rotors do as well with the two-piece build, the vented build, and the drilled and slotted features that will keep the system running much cooler compared to other entry-level options. And the slotting on the front will essentially clean the surface of any dust and gases, keeping contact optimal and your braking more effective. Now, starting with the construction of the rotors, as I pointed out, these will be two pieces with a cast iron G3000 construction, which will offer great structural integrity to resist any warping or cracking in any way. Now, they'll also have a zinc coating on top, which will keep them from getting rusty or looking rusty over time, especially if your car sits for longer stretches of time. Now, the pads will have a carbon fiber ceramic compound, which will be tough and resist any excessive wear, and again will be tailored for those high performance applications. The kit will also come with everything that you need for the install, including all of the stainless hardware, so there's no questioning when it comes to putting this kit on. Now, this kit for strictly the front will come in at about $1,250, making this one of the more premium choices available in the category. Now, with the benefits and performance that this kit offers, this will bring more to the table compared to most other entry-level choices. Now, I think if you're looking for a bump in performance compared to the factory replacement, this is going to be a great choice to consider. Now, install will be a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and take you about 2 hours to get the job done. Now, tools that you'll need will include a socket set that ranges all the way up to 22 millimeters in size, a ratchet or an impact wrench to make it a little bit easier, a flathead and a small hammer, as well as a jack and jock stands and a torque wrench for your wheels. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here has installed this on their Charger and is going to walk you through what the process looks like step by step. So that is going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Now, first thing we want to do, we're going to remove these pins. There's 2 of them. One here, one here. Then we're going to remove this bolt, which is a 13-inch millimeter. And then we have 2 bolts in the back. That one is 13 by 16, comes out to 21 millimeters. And now I'm going to remove the pins. I want to be careful with this. I like to do it with a hammer, just give it a little up tap. You make sure you don't want to actually damage anything while hitting the pin. So be careful. And once you do this, this is a good time to clean this, or if you have some spray, spray it. So if you don't really want to damage it, this is the old pin that came from the driver's side that holds it. We use this, and I'm gonna just give it a couple of taps. And you see it's going in. This requires patience because you don't want to damage anything. You don't want to damage the paint. I would say the only thing it does require is a little bit of patience, because you don't want to force anything. So I'm taking them both out. Once you get one of these out, which I'm gonna show you, the other one is just gonna kind of pop out. You know what? I'm gonna just hit it from the top because we don't even need this anymore. So I'm gonna just hit it direct. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at that. Once you get one out, the other one comes out. I'm gonna take the 13 millimeter to this back bolt. We're just gonna, oh shit, sorry. Loosen it. And what you want to do too, make sure with this bolt when tightening it back, don't put too much pressure on it because you can snap it. It's just a little guy. Never want these things too tight. Might have been a little bit of Loctite on there, huh?
Probably so.
Yeah. Let's pop it out. Like I said, you want to make sure you keep all your things nice and organized. So I'm putting everything in a box. Easy for things to get lost. And now I'm gonna remove the bolts in the back. Two 13 by 16. My screws, again, I'm throwing them in a box. Everything's organized. Organization is key. Now, so this doesn't move. I'm gonna just put these lug nuts back on, just so that thing's not dangling around. Hand tight is fine, really quick. And let's get these off. They are compressed with the pistons. So what I'm gonna do is just come in here and decompress them with a flat head. You see that? Taking the pressure off of it. Now you do this ahead of time, it's gonna be easier for you to slide the brakes back in when you put the new ones on. But look how compressed, look how loose this one is, but look how tight that one is. Just gets so compressed. So you just find a spot, pry it open. And I'm trying to do it nice and even. And then after that, these just slide right on out. I figure we'll do this ourselves. So these hold the rotor. Taking that off. And now the rain is coming down, if you guys can hear it. Like I said, this is heavy. So just want to make sure it's resting on something. If you have another jack, it can rest on a jack, a box. So I'm gonna put this on. Then we're gonna put that on, and so we're gonna put the lug nuts on to hold it because this thing is heavy and we don't want it moving around. So I like to put two on. Two for safety reasons. Safety. Hand tight, all you need, so it doesn't go anywhere. I like to put them across from each other, not side by side. So I'm gonna put these back on, just so this thing isn't moving around. We're gonna spray her down. I just hand tighten these. So now we're gonna spray the disc, spin it. So let me get back here with you guys. These are the bolts. Here we got one here and one right here. Right now I'm about to tighten them down. All right, I'm gonna take these, lubricate this bad boy up. Just take it right here. Remember, a little of this gets you a lot. You don't want to go too crazy with it, but you just want to make sure you take it across the whole pad. Just like so. Let's take some on the outside of it. Remember, little will get you a lot. We'll do the other one. Also, the little pins that hold it, we're gonna take those. Don't use too much of this because we're gonna save some for those. And you don't want to get it on any of the meat. So we're gonna have you step over here. These should just slide right in. They are decompressed already, ready to go. Should just slide in, like I said. Just that bottom piece is being a little stubborn. So sometimes you just gotta play with it because the pistons are compressed. So what I'm doing is, there was 3 of them and I'm just going by pushing each and every one in, trying to get them lined up so we could easily slide this in. And you see, once I had it slid in, it went in like butter. So So what I'm doing is lining the pad up with the pin, putting this little clamp back in, taking that back through, make sure everything lines up. And I see that is lined up pretty well. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, you just want to kiss it. A couple of love taps. And look at that. This one seems to be lined up perfect. Then I got one more screw to go. This should just slide right in itself. 13 millimeter. And remember, you do not want to crank this thing too tight, you will snap it. So just nice and easy, and that's it.
So that is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this PowerStab Z26 Street Warrior brake rotor and pad kit for the front, fitting all 2015 through 2020 392 Daytona Scat Pack and SRT Chargers, as well as the SRT Hellcats with the 6-piston front calipers. And you can find this right here at AmericanMuscle.com.